welcome back to another episode of SASH Talk, powered by SASH Bahamas. I'm your host, the wonderful Travis again, aka King Ramses. And we have a lovely panel of guests today. We have almost the entire board. They just decided to come on out and give a wonderful... I guess they want to just be involved in this particular topic.
No, it's called an ambush.
Yes.
I believe they have, they're the perpetrators we're going to talk about today. Especially the one called Maddie, but we will let them introduce themselves, starting with caller on the left.
Hi.
His left.
Who's left?
Oh my god, we're going to start with Maddie. Go ahead.
Oh,
Maddie.
hi world. I'm Maddie and I'm so happy to be here. I'm not in my official capacity, so I can be a little ratchet today.
Just today.
Okay, you're done. Next.
So we're going to introduce our lovely person from episode 2. Go ahead.
It's the one and only Talbert, back at it again in studio. Today's show... Oh, I'm sorry, I was taking control of that.
Can't deal with these people. And of course, we have a newcomer to the podcast today. His name is...
Hey guys, it's me, Trema Sans, your mild-mannered everyday superhero, and I'm here to help us SASH Bahamas on their talk today.
Somebody was prepared.
And he came definitely prepared for that. Wow. And then we also have our one in studio guest who's just shy right now, but she can say something in the sexy voice. Go ahead, say it. Hi. Speak louder. They didn't hear you. Hi. They heard me. Anyway, so that was
I wish I could have seen you.
that was Roy. She's just so panda, panda.
Panda.
Right. So getting on into today's topic, we're talking about the trapsy hot mess that is Bahamian social media. So we're just going to jump right into it, starting with the juiciest bits. In the past couple of weeks, we have been having a lot of exposure, not the good exposure, not the overexposed exposure. But when you're doing your deeds and someone say, you know what, you done do me wrong, I can just put it out in the light. Put it on BN, put it on Snapchat, put it on Facebook, the WhatsApp group, just put your dirty laundry out there. I know the most notable set were the ones with the officers. Did you guys get that one?
Well, actually, I wouldn't call that one the most notable ones. I think I would just sum them all up to say, for some reason, I'm not understanding why so many DL guys were being exposed within the past few weeks. Like, I don't know what happened at one of the seminars or one of the meetings, One day it was, you steal $300 or you're supposed to give me $300.
That was an actual prostitution transaction.
It was,
Snapchat.
That was Snapchat.
But then they print screen all the screenshot all the
He
conversations.
He literally he paid him for money.
Allegedly.
What alleged?
He said he didn't give him the money.
Allegedly,
So he charged them $300.
He said he was supposed to get the money. The man did not pay him the money. So
I'm not trying to go all Rizzoli and Isles on these people's business, because at the end of the day, I didn't get any money and I didn't get any sex.
Neither did he. He didn't pick you in.
No.
Okay. He wasn't the favorite caller.
Because people like me are on Christian mingle. And when you don't want to be a Christian mingle and find a decent, wholesome individual like myself, then you end up, on or off of East Street getting, doggy down for $20.
And then still get your money steal from you. So why do you think they...
But East Street South was hot because remember the second one with the so-called officers.
Yeah. And the girl was
also on
the light-skinned one who lived on Social Road.
Because remember, he was like, I passed in Porky's gas station. And I'm like, what happened in the southeastern side of the island? What's going on? I don't understand. I just don't get it. Like, somebody down there is really, really upset. And I don't know why. And I don't even know what people get out of it. But ultimately, I honestly believe that if individuals kind of take ownership of their hot mess, then
they can
it
clean it up all
takes away
that.
the scandal from it.
No, it gotta be scandalous.
Because if you remember,
It's gonna be scandalous.
Because if you remember the other guy who they tried to pin onto it, he himself jumped up and was like, "Oh, because I look pretty, or because I cute, and because I look like I got money, everybody believes I gay." Excuse me, I refuse to give you your 5 minutes of fame. Okay. Because you did not have to make this Facebook post, and you did not have to buy into what these people were saying
Exactly.
like it happened to you, or that this was you. You don't have to own up to none of that. Because at the end of the day, either you got you some nice penis, or you got you some nice coins.
You can cause Urban Census.
That's fine. And either way, most people are very salty, and I'm not one of the salty ones. I'm just saying, if you ain't do the time or if you ain't do the crime, then why are you trying to be on Facebook trying to put in the time? Like, let it go.
So what do you think with the time? Why do you think they want to expose people? Air their dirty laundry out.
In a matter of exposed, my thing is, karma is real. You want to be nasty and you want to be dirty. I'm just saying, oh, they're dealing with guys. No, I'm saying in general. If you deal with man, woman, or beast, it's not a problem if you were checking or talking to somebody one person at a time. You're dealing with this girl or you're dealing with this guy. One person at a time. No, you was dealing up with multiple people at one time. That ain't cool. If he was heterosexual, dealing up with different women, it wouldn't have been cool. Him dealing with different guys, if he's homosexual, that wasn't cool. Bisexual, no. That ain't even putting bisexuality and bisexual people in a good light, because now people are going to say, oh well, all bisexuals like that. All they want to do is just, they want everybody, they want to be greedy. That was not cool. And him getting put on blast like that, guess what? Well, hey, I mean, it wasn't probably the best thing, but karma is real. What you sow, you reap, right? So,
and just to plug in, bi rights do matter. Just the third week of September was Bisexuality Week. Even though it didn't get a big hubble.
I think that was, no?
Bi rights matter, guys. Bi rights matters.
Right.
And moving on to trying to get his input. Do you think they're exposed because they're jilted lovers? They're tired of being the side piece. They want to now be the chicken and not the macaroni.
I mean, if someone was to think that because they got slighted from not being, as you were saying, the main cause, I don't think that's like a good reason to like let out all the dirty laundry. Because if you went into that thinking, I'm okay being a side piece, you should like go into knowing that's all you're probably gonna be. And you shouldn't expect to like get any comeuppance and become the main chick, the main guy, because it's not gonna happen. Not where your standards are, and that's not where you are gonna be.
So say you three were the side pieces. You was the coleslaw, Tabu was the macaroni, and Tremis is the half sweet plantain.
I have a question. First off, I'm the coleslaw from which restaurant?
from Oanders.
What?
I'm pretty sure I'm the macaroni.
The one that's on the phone all day? No.
So yes, saying that you three are the side pieces, and you're the side piece. Your sugar boo got his main thing, but you feel in some type of way now because he might not get that raise. Well, why would you want to expose? Like, trying to put yourself in that position, would you be the one to say, you know what, I angry at you, I want you to leave him or her for me, you know what, let me put out all our dirty laundry out there? Do you think there's a benefit to that?
I honestly think all of that, like anytime anybody exposes anyone, I think that always comes from a place of being immature and ignorant. Because at the end of the day, I have been in situations where I have had a ton of arsenal to use against people if I chose to, if I want to be angry and petty. But ultimately, no, you get no airtime on the Matty Bum Show, and I would not give you more airtime and tell her, the kind of dirty bastard you are. Because ultimately, yes, those two scandals were the ones to really take on some momentum over the past few weeks. But I kid you not, every week, someone exposes something, especially on BN through WhatsApp groups.
Shout out to BN for being Jerry Springer. Yo.
Because yesterday I was privy to walking up on some people, on some kids at Tia Walker who were watching a video on their phone, and I'm there thinking now, it's like, okay, and then all of a sudden I'm seeing this little girl in her little school skirt all hyped up, and I'm like, hold on, wait a minute, this is child pornography. Like, don't y'all
security
know?
Guard, right?
Huh?
The security guard, the grown man with the... Anyway, I don't remember hearing about
The
it.
what?
No, this is a new one
now.
Anyway.
This is a new one with two school kids, is what I'm saying, you know what I mean?
Lord.
But it's just a new one that they recorded, no face or nothing, but just their school uniforms in it. And they recorded it and they shared it around. Like, I really believe it's so grotesque that people just freely share these things around, like screenshotting this. Like, for example, I don't want to see unattractive body parts. I don't, like, if I want to see that kind of pornography or whatever, let me go ahead on my little, okay, nobody gets no plug here. I don't know what that is. Christian Mingle don't have those apps. If I want similar pornography, I'll go and read my little erotica books or whatever. I'll have my little visuals, you know what I mean? I'm decent. And in the decent world, we try to stay away from, throbbing members and pulsating.
Done with you.
and pulsating organs.
Done with you. This ain't very
Yes.
But do you think it's phenomenal where there's just so much excitement to just expose yourself? Like, me and you a couple, I want you to just put it online.
I will punch you in the throat.
That's just but I don't understand the need for it. Does anyone you understand the need for it? Like the fame? Is it the fame?
I don't, there is no fame. The last person to get anything from me was EJ.
I think in general, some persons get almost like an exhibition type of feel from it, but I don't think it's everybody in the community who's doing it. So for those of you who aren't that type of person, it's a really weird thing, and I think it kind of stems from the fact that in the new age of spreading internet and new devices, it comes a thing where people just share things that's happening. But either it's them they're sharing things about, or other persons who are sharing things that they think are cool or ready to see someone else to look at.
Do you think so? If I find a video and I post it to be anything, and pay me some advertising money, I'll pay you just to get the views. People might do that. You never know.
First off, the end if they're gonna post it, ain't that craziness.
Well, not now.
They can post a picture, and people in the comments can say who have it and who don't have it, and people can send it to your number.
That's how you get the video.
But the crazy thing is, I'm now realizing.
That's how you get the video?
Excuse me. Stay on the same agenda, sir. Mm-hmm. The crazy thing that I'm now realizing, and the growing trend, is because of all these people being exposed, and because how easily it's becoming for screenshots to be sent around now.
Yep.
What most people are doing are uploading their pictures and their videos to general sites that you can access anywhere, and then I'll send you a link. Because that necessarily don't have to be me. You understand what I'm saying?
So you sound like you was catfish.
Because when you click that link, you go, if you screenshot anything, it's going to screenshot the website. It isn't going to screenshot my number.
Exactly.
So whatever you're doing. Now this is no way me telling the new kids on the block how to send them nudes around.
That's exactly what he's telling you how to do.
But ultimately, Dropbox ain't never kill nobody.
So we're going to Steve into a little break right here. Yeah, guys, hot stuff. So we'll be back shortly.
The Society Against Stigmatization and Hate, known as SASH Bahamas, is a non-profit organization created and ran by an outstanding group of Bahamians who dedicate their time to enhancing and improving the quality of life for the marginalized, the struggling, and those in need. Civil rights, mental health, character development, physical well-being, sexual health, and peer counseling are just some of the issues we address through our array of programs and seminars, meeting the many needs of those who require help, direction, and structure in their lives. Find out more on how you can donate to or be a part of SASH Bahamas by visiting us at www.sashbahamas.org or visit our office on the second floor of the Malcolm Building, next to the Tourism Police Station. Find us on Facebook at SASH Bahamas or give us a call at 242-323-SASH. That's 242-323-7274. SASH Bahamas, educating, enriching, and empowering.
After that lovely break, you do make sure support your organization. You can again find us on the website, volunteer. We have a lot of drives coming on, so really give us your support, guys.
www.sashbahamas.org.
So So that was the social media exposure. Now, what I really want to get into, the really juicy bit part now, is any of you on Snapchat?
No.
No.
He on Snapchat, he's a liar. Because you was right on, what thing named Jane 2 for 2, Mango season 69.
First off,
he was on there. So so what we talking about here?
Excuse me, sir.
What we finna talk about here?
Excuse me, sir.
Go ahead.
I am aware of those Snapchat handles, but I am not on Snapchat. Now I have resources and I have access to see the snaps if I wish. Even receive compilation videos.
So there's a third.
If I wish.
There's a third party company that you go through who can book you.
Of course. I mean, who can book me? No. Who can make
He said, of course, guys.
Because I like
So Snapchat is the new that as well, then.
Anyway, for those of you who may not know, there are 2 or 3 Snapchat accounts that are very active that are pretty much basically prostitution
competitions.
So we have the Mango season 69. I think it's called.
Oh, we ain't giving out no names. We don't give out no free advertisement. They don't pay. They don't pay us. So no free advertisement.
Anyway, we regular by Erica. We can call it. Well, Mango season 69.
We're not giving out advertisement. We're not doing that. We're not giving out no advertisement. But they are giving competitions.
Wait a minute.
I don't work for them.
Hold on, wait a minute. I'm 215. So you must collect.
I don't work for them.
Yeah.
I wish I did collect. I had to smack the hell out of them anyway.
You should.
But anyway, there is.
Because they look like they need some editing help, especially with their competition videos.
Yeah, competition videos. They actually have competition videos out where people send in from different areas of Nassau and they show them juicing one another or juicing their partner.
To see who has the best penis, who can do the best back shot, who can deep throat the best.
Oh yeah, it's real.
Yeah,
So prostitution has now become
the prettiest vagina.
Technologically savvy, because if you have seen the videos, then you would know that they're all it's a mess. Because you see some of the taglines they have. I juice in this one girlfriend, well, before he pick her up, this one just come from school. I just send this my neighbor man, stuff like that. So
you sound like you need to come off there, honey.
This is what I'm told. These are what the birdies
Birdie telling you got an
And naturally, I would have had them done my research prior to the podcast. Moving on. So the so prostitution is a big thing. So let's go ahead.
The first one who pointed out to me that Snapchat has turned into the fast well through 2016.
It is. That's all there is. It is literally, bam. Let me snap something. Let me snap a little leg, a little this and that. This is my number. Get at me. That's it.
What are the going rates, Albert?
Well, they had one person. This person was charging $50 for, I guess, intercourse. Oral was like $20. And if you want to get a little freaky deaky, like $150.
Roy gets $70. You can pick.
What about butt stuff? What about butt stuff? How much was
butt stuff? It depends, but in there like $25, $35.
So do they have like help wanted ads?
No, they have help wanted.
Because I can't see the same girls just being there.
And it's really sad now. It's getting really sad. Really sad.
The thing that I don't like about it.
Oh, that ain't big business. You getting
the amount of money they
you got people swinging from your womb and diving in you.
What I don't like about it, especially
$50.
What I don't like about it, especially from a healthcare point of view, a lot of them are having unprotected sex. A lot of it is unprotected. A lot of it seems as though these individuals are very intoxicated or under the influence of something. And to me, that's scary because if that is what the young people are seeing now, and these individuals are the popular handles, and this is what I need to do in order to be popular on social media now. That is a problem.
And I the money because I see some they be charging $200, $300-$400.
Not necessarily they get this money. Keep in mind, this not this person. That may be the pimp. Sex worker, but the pimp is putting these advertisements on there. That sex worker, they may have a deal where they say, "I'll get you some Remy, and I'll make sure you get a meal." But I'll slide you the 50 here or there. You think they're getting all that money?
However, the individuals who are on these snaps, because we ain't judging, it's 2016, baby, make your money how you make your money. But if you do want to chime in and let us know how this transaction thing really happens and goes down, reach out to us and let us know, because ultimately, my thing is, I want, if this is going to be your career,
You're
I
safe.
would want you to have the most
Safe sex.
safe, long-term career you possibly can have. Because, you know, like Tabitha said, if you got someone diving out of your womb, you know.
Diving in your womb, swinging from your ovaries.
You know what I mean? Like, and you know, and sometimes, you know, because you know, when the one from Camp was finished down digging out, she couldn't take it in the vagina no more. She had to, you know, in the next hole. It was kind of like, whoa, girl, what are you doing? And then the thing is, these individuals aren't, like, the problem isn't isolated to New Providence or Nassau or like
they taking it
or like
they
the cliche spots that everyone believes that most of the horror city happens, like Kemp Road and
Horror City.
Whatever. No.
That's a key term.
They taking this thing on tour.
Oh yeah.
You know what I mean? Because I've heard that
They've been to Freeport.
They've been to Freeport. They've been to most of the regattas. They've been to the homecomings.
Oh yeah.
Then you have other videos coming out of these older men who we know have been doing this for years.
Oh yeah.
Who have been taking these tourist girls partying or whatever, and then juicing them on the beach, and, you know, that sort of stuff. And to me, that is very scary. I mean, props to old dude who was married. I'm pretty sure he's married because he looked like he's old married. Props to him for wearing a condom, you know what I mean? And like, shout out to homeboys for wearing a condom because you're sure what kind of what kind of termites these girls has got in there, you know? Like, you know. So it's like gone are the days of the juicing on the beach for Jordans. Like, that's old news. You know what I mean? That's old news. Now you're juicing for $80, $30, $20. You juicing for likes on Instagram. You juicing for followers on
But
Snapchat.
do you think it's becoming so popular because they're actually getting paid money? Like it's fast, easy money?
I think it's for the popularity.
I don't ever think money has anything to do
It's for the
with it.
popularity.
You sure? I think it's all
It's for the popularity.
Because you might have some desperate male and females. You
it
can
might
make one
be
$200 in a weekend, make one $300 in a day or so.
I feel like the persons who have sex for money have better means of doing it than using Snapchat. And I'm pretty sure they have more reliable, I guess, customers.
Right.
Then
Then
I
I
was
would be
giving them
snapping every day.
$20.
If somebody came to get something, they'd be like, oh, well, next time I want something again, I just hit you up.
Because I'm not really versed
Still
in
a client
transactional sex, however, I feel
Just
like
like
$20 is rather a low price to start off.
Excuse me.
So what's market value?
Wait a minute.
What could you do?
This is from panelist 1 to panelist 3. Excuse me.
Okay.
So who do you believe on this panel is first in transactional sex, sir?
No, verse as in
the one with the most experience in years and age on this earth.
You said the one who has the what?
The most experience in years on this earth.
Okay, so I'm gonna see all of y'all and I'm in because y'all in the top of my good friend Tabitha like
What? So, are you gonna defend yourself, sir?
I cannot deny or confirm.
Come on, panelist number 2.
So yeah, man, prostitution is big business. Do you think I can start one and just? Is it regulated? Can we lobby it for the government so there can be regulation and the government can tax it?
No, because ultimately it's like so much legislation behind commercial sex work. It's retarded. I mean, you know, like the only thing that you can do is push and pressure these people to just stay safe.
Yeah.
Like, even if you are having unprotected sex, which I completely don't like, because ultimately a lot of people are afraid of HIV, but at the end of the day, there are so many crazy STDs.
There's gonorrhea,
rampant
chlamydia, herpes,
that condoms cannot stop.
Exactly, like HPV is a big thing.
Genital warts
is a big thing. And these individuals, you know, if I'm pretty sure they are not inspecting these people who they are
having a little great session with.
You know?
If it don't smell like water, don't touch it.
Oh,
so I would only hope that these individuals who are engaging in all of these things are having regular checkups at least.
Yeah, and then
but
the thing
if
is,
they're not, they can feel free to come on over to SASH Bahamas.
Yes, we have free non-judgmental counseling and testing opportunities, and we have our Saturday clinics that are free of charge and very confidential and anonymous.
Not to mention condoms if you need them.
And
all the time.
If you need any other referrals, any other help participants, we also can help guide you through those parts.
Yeah, so they do all of that as well. I forgot what I was going to say, you know.
Good.
No. watch me remember it right now. Something about prostitutes. No, right. I was saying what was I don't like, you want to buy it. Use number 2 and 3, not buy it back again. So what I was saying is, what's really frightening is it's becoming so popular, and the people on the videos on the Snapchats, they're so young. Some of them might still be in high school.
Might.
I
mean, you only seeing the body part, you're not seeing the face.
My thing is, I don't even want to speculate the ages of these individuals, because ultimately, if
that's a scary thing.
If anyone on there are under 18, then we all are guilty of having child pornography.
Who watch these videos?
Having child pornography, or having access to child pornography.
That's why they would give you a bubble in office.
To me, that is so scary, and that's why I think our cyber laws need to be really, really enforced, because it's just frightening how accessible most of these things are now.
Yeah,
because I had it was high school students who actually told me about what it is, Mango Season 69.
So I was told.
No, okay.
So I was told.
Because I have never seen that profile on Christian Mingle, so.
You see your favorite pastor there?
Christian Mingle.
Your favorite pastor's been
My favorite pastor has been married for 22 years.
Christian Mingle.
Oh, nice.
Anyway, I believe they're bringing it back up. So we're gonna see if since we're on Snapchat, we're gonna see if into the dating apps, your Grindr, your A4A.
I'm not on Grindr. I'm not on. I'm on Adam for Adam.
We're posting Christian Mingle. We're gonna speak that up.
Because I know it was mentioned in some survey I read that Grindr is the app for HIV. It's just the HIV app.
What?
That's what I read in a survey, that 80% of the
individuals on
Grindr normally have HIV.
Wow, that's scary and startling. I don't think that I've ever heard that. But then again, I tend not to read research on hookup apps because I don't believe in hookup apps, even though I am on Tinder, which to me...
Shameless plug.
Which to me
wearing a big pink shirt, y'all.
Which to me is like, it's more of like a social app, you know what I mean? Like, I'm not on Tinder looking for love, or,
looking for a check.
The only thing that I like Tinder for is the opportunity to say, well, I'm going out to a certain place with these people. I mean, I could do that on Facebook or whatever, but there's a whole
so
option for that.
It's a little bit safer than.
I would say it's a little safer, and also because it forces you to connect to your other social media networks. In a way, your Facebook and your Instagram.
So if anything happens,
you're kind of forced to watch your content. You know what I mean? Like, you went on there having, like your little kibbles and bits all out, seeing like taco meat, and,
taco meat.
Like seeing like some, somebody cock over, ain't too much of that. But however, I enjoy reading Grindr and Jacked conversations with friends because I am privy to know
most of the people
on there. So if an individual comes to me with their phone and they're like, "Who is this?" I can look at it. I'm like, "Oh, I think I know who that handle is."
And without seeing the face, like just seeing.
Most of the people on there have no face.
The implications are heavy.
I'm noticing the other panelists on the panel are quiet. What's happening?
We're just doing research.
Have you been on? Do you have a Grindr? Have you been a Jack? Have you been very Hornet, Tinder, etc.?
A dating app? Heavens,
Did you not say Hornet?
Yeah, Hornet.
Hornet.
No, Hornet.
Oh no!
Like a wasp.
I didn't even know about that. I feel so old.
But no, I don't have any of those taking up to my phone.
Have you ever used them before?
Everybody in their lifetime has used some social app or area or thing to
Well, I used
date.
to. I'm still on Adam for Adam, but that was before.
It started out on MSM. You work your way through Facebook, MySpace, High Five. Then you get onto your phone with these other little apps. But in some point in our lives, we've all been there.
So, what advice would you give to someone who's down low, who is on these apps because they don't know where to meet like-minded individuals like themselves?
I would always say, my darling, just watch the content that you put on there. Like, I have no problem, I have no objection with individuals being on these apps because ultimately everyone learns what's for them and what's not for them, and you learn what's in your comfort level and what's not in your comfort level.
I mean, the only thing on apps is pics.
And you need to just know what's for you and what ain't for you. Like, I know Grindr and Jack ain't for me. because I can't be looking at kibbles and bits all day trying to figure
Kibbles
out,
and bits.
like trying to put puzzles together. You know what I mean? I'm into
Is
that.
you?
Like, is this you? Who is this? It says here nearby, I only know 3 other gays in the village around here. You know what I mean? Like, come on. Like, what's going on? I don't have time for that. And I think I've been in the game for so long that ultimately, if I'm on there, everyone will automatically know I'm on there, and I would not receive one message. Okay?
So, panelist number 3, what is your advice to the people?
Likewise, the panelist number 1. I've come to find out that I don't think that those dating apps are really for me. One of the biggest advice I can tell persons is that they should find people in like everyday settings that'll make it easier to connect with somebody else.
And make sure they're not
But I know that isn't reasonable for everybody. So if you were to use a dating app, like you said, watch your content a bit, but at the same time, I was trying to make a conversation with people so you can actually properly and accurately assess who they are as a person and how likely you are to hit it off with them.
So, panelist number 2.
I put it like this. These computers, tricky as ever. I can make up the perfect profile, be the perfect guy, everything.
Anybody want you?
And they may not even want you. And you may actually be honest, you may be telling the truth.
Exactly.
But because everybody in social media have always hyped up things to be bigger than it is and better than it usually is, people tend to they discredit anything they see nowadays on social media.
If you want to be a ratchet little thought and you really want to get as much as possible, I can tell you how to make the perfect profile to get as much attention as possible. Have a very ambiguous picture with just showing your pelvis or no shirt at all, or some sort of sexual silhouette or whatever, and have your profile as vague and blank as possible.
Human.
Trust me. For some odd reason, that like attracts men like you would not believe, because they believe that they just assume so many things just on seeing that blank profile. And everything from you's a rough trade to you's a great boy, you looking for somebody on here, to you DL and you married, yada yada yada. That time that could be a big doggy drag queen and all of that shit. You see what I'm saying?
You know you use those kind of words on your show, so.
But that's, you know what I mean? But that's the truth. Or that could be somebody trying to catfish their own boyfriend.
Child, that's just going down straight down. So, anyway, we're going to sieve into ethics now. So, what do you think, as someone who is on these dating apps, on Snapchat, on Facebook, if you're, doing a quote unquote illegal activity, you're in a relationship and you're talking to someone on the side, which you shouldn't be doing, but nonetheless,
you just got really fast. Let's start again. on these apps.
So the first thing is you on these apps.
Yes.
Right. So you might be a new person on the app, just trying to get into the world.
Uh-huh.
What advice would you give to say protect yourself? Like you have a level of responsibility, social media conduct.
Oh, child, I don't know, child. I single and I bitter.
That's number 3.
Well, really, like you said before earlier, only give as much information as you feel comfortable, and don't give it the peer pressure and just do what people ask of you to do. If you feel like either it's wrong or you don't feel comfortable with it. Off those guidelines of being general moral stuff, I think you could kind of figure out what you should and shouldn't do. Nothing too drastic, but have a little moderate.
So what you're saying is if I can't show it to mommy, don't do it.
What? No.
If you're on a social app and you got your mommy in mind,
That's not what he's saying.
that's messed up.
That's not what he's saying, bro.
I'm not saying that because even if you are married, the things you would tell your partner or show your partner, you would not show your parents in most cases, so that type of rule doesn't really apply.
Well, I was just being extra.
Depends on who's the parent, but anyway.
Agreed.
Anyway.
Because my mommy, I think she would want to feel a ratchetness.
Spice up her afternoon.
But then again, my programs are boring.
So, what would be some of the consequences of, putting your information out there?
One, it's on social media. Have you ever heard of a little thing called screenshot?
So you run the risk of having your information screenshot
Hold on,
shared about.
are we talking about these dating apps, or are we talking about social media?
Well, social media in general, including dating apps, because a lot of people might
Just tell them in general. Just picture it like this. Picture it like a tube of toothpaste. Once you squeeze that out, that toothpaste tube, it can never go back, right?
Okay.
So what you put out there, just remember, it's going to be out there forever. That's the internet.
Yeah, I mean, like, you can edit it, you can tweak it to be whatever it is, but ultimately, if you're a hoe, it's a hoe.
True that. Like, ain't no such shaming. You
Oh,
a
it's
hoe,
like-
you a hoe. But guess what? Be safe. Wrap it up.
I
Get
mean,
tested regularly.
And my thing, I have always told people on dating apps, do it. Be honest with what the hell you want. Don't go there talking about, I'm just looking for new friends to
chilling.
chat with.
Just chilling.
No. You're
Well,
looking
we
for
don't do
new
it
friends
for
to chat with.
some people who are just looking for new friends to chat.
No, you can put that there to say that, but if
Just
you want to
social,
do that.
nothing more.
But what if you are on there saying, I'm just looking for new friends to chat with, and then the first person to say hi, you saying, oh, hi, how you doing? Oh my God, I love you.
Where you meet, where you live.
Where you meet? I mean,
ASL.
no, where you want to meet, what area you live in,
I ain't had it so long.
where you
ASL.
drive.
From Habo times. Y'all remember Habo?
What's a hobble?
Oh my God.
Hobble.
No. You sound like you was far. No, what? What's Habo?
It's never right. Never right. So, and what I also would like to add in there is realize that especially for young people, what you put out there really stays out there, especially in terms of employment, because employers really do. I know when you put resumes out and you attach your picture to it and your name, they will do a Facebook search. And they will. I know that they have.
I want some.
I know that employers have software that actually can put a name in and search by area to actually pull your face up. See the kind of posts that you have up your Instagram, see what I was linked. Yeah, they actually do a software for that. And that you may be thinking a year from now, oh, I shouldn't have posted that picture.
So if I apply for McDonald's, all of this gotta go through the Pentagon and IRS.
Yes, McDonald's don't care. You're certain level jobs.
McDonald's just to make sure you just ain't gonna fire for Burger King and Dunkin' Donuts.
Thank you, Mike. Steal our recipe.
Right?
So I think it's just like for certain level jobs, they might, because and actually speaking with someone who works in HR, this is something that they actually do.
You gonna fire? You gonna
Search.
job? No. At the end of the day, my thing is, if you curate your profiles, it is 2016. Have your LinkedIn profile, have your social media profiles, have everything beautifully curated the way you want it to look. Because ultimately, let me tell you something. If you are somebody new and I like you, the first thing I do is searching you on social media. Mm-hmm. And I go and find out who your best friend is, who your ex-boyfriend is, who your sister is, who your brother is, where you went to school, where you work, who you be with, what you wear, what you eat, if you cook, what your mommy name, who's the last person you buried.
So just low-key stalking. Anyway, I think that was a good conversation. We're gonna wrap up, bring things to a close. I would like to thank our panel of guests for coming today. Not panel 2 because he just is.
What's the problem? You get a problem.
Why is he be here? You didn't even talk much on the show. We don't need you no more. So we're gonna thank panel 1 and panel 3. Thank you guys so much for coming out.
I want to thank Brittany Feather Bottom for coming out tonight.
Ooh, and guys, please do come out to game night. That's happening sometime in October.
I
will mention the announcement section, so please stay tuned. Announcement are to follow.
I'll wait for
And you're welcome.
And thank you. I just want to say thank you for tuning in, guys. Just a few announcements. What's coming up for SASH this week? We have on Tuesday our Know Your Rights series with our legal aids. You really want to come on that. They're talking about landlord and tenant rights. So if you are a renter or you own an apartment and you really want to know, how to structure your contract, you should come on out on Tuesdays at SASH Bahamas office from 7 p.m. to 8 p.m. And on Wednesday, October 5th, we're having our healthy lifestyle seminar. You really want to come on to that as well. And then on Thursday, October 6th, we have our movie night fundraiser. So that's just coming up for this week for SASH. So please do come on out and support. And as always, listen, enjoy, and share. And that's pretty much it. So we'll see you again for our next episode. Thank you